What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy, Known G. I'm in here with T. Horton, Mayor Socrates, and Boss Man Jay tonight. T.I., 50 Cent, man. We've been seeing all across the internet, all across social media. T.I. called out 50, and then it basically turned into this back and forth of memes and freestyles. T.I. done dropped a few tracks. T.I. keeps putting memes up, or 50 keeps putting memes up, and actually put a meme up of Tiny, and that brought the kids out. So King he throwing shots at 50 and all kinds of craziness, man. So what's y'all thoughts on that tonight, man? Give us a breakdown and give us your thoughts, man.
All right, well, I think T.I. one of the best Southern hip hop artists, calling out 50, which was kind of like a big ups to him, or kind of like a tip of the hat, calling out somebody saying that he believes that you're on his level enough to do a versus with, and 50 straight tried to shit on the man.
Yeah.
And so I agree with T.I. Feeling offended, and 50 is getting a little old with all these memes and shit. Like, you a rapper, we know you from rap. If you ain't rapping, we really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. So
to be honest, I think 50, goddamn it. I think 50 agreed to it, like Tip said. They had a conversation previously, and 50 agreed to it. But I think in the reality, 50 realized there's no way that he could beat T.I. in a verse. You feel what I'm saying? And for T.I. to even consider 50 showed him a lot of respect, because ain't too many artists from the South called out other artists from other coasts besides the South, because we really don't feel like nobody from the South. Well, we really feel like people from the other coasts can't really fuck with nobody lyrically from the South. You know what I'm saying? So he showed them a lot of respect for 50 to goddamn it backtrack and go this route that he going now. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cowardly of that nigga.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Just like you were saying, T. Horton, T.I. initially called out 50 when they were doing like a press run. They were both doing stuff in Cali or LA at a certain time. And I think this was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, because he called out 50 a minute ago, right? So he was like, yeah, let's do it. 50 agreed to it. And
I think production got that video now.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and this nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and this nigga talk back there.
You talking about you with 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere.
Right.
Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? Like, shit, you wanna do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want you, man. Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then, man. Nigga, just say you don't wanna do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man, this shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it, you saying?
Mm-hmm.
You went out there.
Years ago. Years ago we spoke about
I
it.
think it'd be a great battle, though. I think.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't wanna stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
Well, I mean, you can't really blame him on what
That's
he just
real
said.
shit.
If it went down that way, and the way 50 be playing it all the time, it's like the trolling has went too far. He ain't trying to make music. He really hasn't made any music in a very long time. No music that anybody's really bumped. I think the last song anybody's really bumped for real from 50 is I'm the Man with Chris Brown. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah, that was my shit. Hell yeah, I like that. But
But
you're right.
shit,
Sometime in that era, that was the last. It wasn't no real noise coming from G Unit or 50 Cent.
So ain't nobody
man.
checking for that motherfucker, man. And I fuck with 50 because of the TV shows and all that shit. But like this trolling shit that he doing, and you starting to seem like a little girl now, bro, like a little bitch. Like this shit, the female do sit online all day just to find somebody to pick on. But you done ran across the right motherfucker now.
And that's what T.I. song was called, The Right One. And T.I.
Oh, he got another one called War too.
Oh, for real? Okay, The Right
Yeah.
One. Hey, he snapped on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, whoa. But to your point, 50 doing all this trolling, he even went to the point of putting up something about Tiny, which is T.I. wife, which is King Harris's mom. Which King Harris, of course, he a little throw it off. He jumped right off that ledge and went straight at 50 neck. And I think
Yo
we got
mama
that
dead
video.
as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. I'm not going, nigga. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my motherfucking mama, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Y'all niggas better tie y'all motherfucking shoes. Y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all fucking with, nigga. You better put that music up and nigga shut the fuck up, nigga. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get it. On my mother. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. Bitch ass nigga wanna say something about my mama. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Your mama dead as fuck. Go dig her up. Go.
So you get the point. He goes on with that for a while. But I respect it all as well, because you talking about this young man mama, and you gotta understand she got grown kids at this point.
Exactly.
So no, you disrespecting something totally, you know what I'm saying, just shouldn't be even spoke upon at this point. If you want to keep it music, talk about T.I., the artist, you know, but that other shit, like T.I. said, that shit lame as hell.
Yeah, when you start taking personal shots at niggas' wives and kids and shit, man, that means you ain't got nothing else to grasp for. So now you reaching and trying to get some shit stopped. But that type of shit will get you put in a bag, boy.
but my thing about this is, if T.I. and 50 actually had a face-to-face conversations like we gonna do this verses or whatever, how did it get to this point? You know what I mean?
50, like EJ
50
told
did
you.
it. T.I.
But
jumped out there and said they was
saying,
gonna do it.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, what even made 50 go this route? That got to be the goofiest shit ever, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got no business, and we sit down and we talk about doing a verse together, and we agree that I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna jump out there first and say I want to do a verses with 50, and then you supposed to follow up, and this is your follow up, like this in the family, and you all off script. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's
But
bullshit.
you know what 50 gonna say when he do an interview? He gonna try to flip it. Oh, I was throwing him a lob. He took it the wrong way. No, nigga, you was not throwing him a lob. You came out on some bullshit, and you didn't think that it was gonna get. You didn't think it was gonna get the attention from them that they gave your ass. You thought they were gonna laugh that shit off and keep it moving.
But then to start personally attacking Tiny, like I seen the picture that he put up, but to start attacking a man, wife, and all that, man, you ain't looking for no verses. You ain't looking for no friendly competition. You going overboard, dog. Yeah, you going overboard, dog.
Blank period. You looking for an ass whooping. And that, hey, I don't fuck with King, but I fuck with him on this, man. And people can say what they want to say. I don't see nothing he said was wrong, bro.
Nah, he ain't say nothing wrong with that situation. Because like when you bring the mamas and all that in, like everything off limits. You know what I'm saying? There's no holds barred. It is what it is at this point. I done seen probably 10 verses so far. Ain't none of them went like this.
But we also saw 50 that 50 can't hold friendships. You know, he had a friendship with Floyd Mayweather, and when that went bad, he went all the way nuclear and told the world that Floyd couldn't read and this and that. So 50 is not a real trustworthy friend. He's not shown to be. And, you know, as an enemy, we talked about the other beef that 50 has had. Some would say he lost the beef to Rick Ross. Some would say he lost to Cameron. Some would say he lost to Jada.
He definitely lost to Jada Kiss. That ain't.
He lost to Jada Kiss.
Yeah, he lost. He definitely lost to 50. You know, him and that Cam shit. You know, they reconciled and all that shit. So, you know, that is what it is. But the other two, yeah, he definitely lost.
I think 50 got that mentality. I ain't grew up with you niggas, so I ain't really y'all friend anyway.
But the thing is, if you just look at 50 Cent as a whole, since he touched down, 50 done shitted on his whole crew. You dig what I'm saying? And then then we go over to the shows and shit, and we speak on the BML situation. Like, you made money off Big Meech, but then by working with, you know, you telling Big Meech's story and all that shit, but you put his son in to do the acting and all that shit. True enough, your relationship was with the son. Meech come out and get his own bag working with Rick Ross, and then you just cancel the whole series. You go off on the son and all that shit. Like, they feel goofy when you look at him, my nigga. At this big ass age, that nigga a straight goofy.
Yeah, that's when I stopped really fucking with him. I was like, come on, bro, you weird as fuck. I understand being mad at the dad, cool. But the son and the account, but you ain't just fucking hurt his son by canceling the show. You hurt everybody that was acting on that show.
You know,
everybody's bad got cut short.
Even with the power situation, when you know, the thing with Ghost and all that shit, you know, Ghost, whatever his little hiccup was to why he was asking for more money and all that, but you know, you start exposing shit that ain't really got shit to do with the show about that man and shit. Like, 50 really a coward ass nigga if you want to look at it. There's no loyalty, but he want loyalty around him, but he ain't loyal to nobody, bro.
Nah, he not. What, you know, we saw the trauma that, you know, his son kind of showed on the internet, and dude look just like 50, but, you know.
Well, you know what? I forgot all about that. If that nigga did that to his blood son, we even having this conversation. He don't give a damn. Forgot all about
it.
But his son kind of did that to himself, though.
But you as the father, bro, or you as the adult, you dig what I'm saying? You let that nigga do his little crash out, and you just ignore that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you just stick to the topic. Like, you start trolling your own kid and all that type of shit. Like,
But when your own son start fucking with the enemy, nigga, shit, hey.
Hey.
Now I give you that though. I give you that now. You fucking with the nigga that tried to kill me now, then we got a problem. But I'm not finna argue with your ass back and forth over this internet either. Nigga, you just cut off.
Yeah, nah, we ain't finna argue, but I ain't fucking with you no more.
Yeah, you cut off.
And got too much money to be arguing on the internet. But shout out Ron Anthony said Jimmy Jones got evicted. So he referring to the incident where 50 then so-called teamed up with the landlord of Jim Jones podcast, and now he's part owner of that building. If you believe that story. So 50 Cent basically again showing up on the internet, more chaos, more, you know what I mean?
He's the ultimate troller.
Yeah. Shout out Nick Madden TV in the comments.
So basically, because Jim got a problem with 50 and all that, you basically went and bought the building that they had their studios at, and then evicted them and all that type of shit. But ain't there some lease agreement and all that? Just because you a new landlord, you still got to honor that or buy me out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But he put out a video of Jim Jones kicking in doors because they had locked some of the doors trying to freeze them out. They had locked the door where the heater was at, the controls for the heater. So Jim Jones and his guys kicking in doors trying to access those rooms. And of course, 50 Cent run right to the internet with it. 50 Cent about 50 years old. by now, right?
He did.
Hell
He right
yeah.
there. He right there at it.
Yeah, he just turned 50,
Hey.
I think. Literally.
Hey, that mini man reign supreme right now, boy. Shit.
Well, I mean,
Crazy.
once again, we just gonna look at it from a logical look, man. 50 got on being a victim. Okay, his whole claim to fame is he got shot 9 times. That's what the marketing scheme was that had all of us when we was younger. Like, damn, yeah, he took 9 shots, man. Yeah, man, and his music's fire. Like, shit. And he coming that job room. So his whole thing was already being a victim. And he survived being a victim. It wasn't that he was out here laying people down. 50 didn't get on like, man, he like let's say a King Von. You know, King Von image was he was lighting people up.
You call that nigga a victim? I don't mean to cut you off, but you call that nigga coming in as a victim? He came in on that same bullshit, on
Yeah,
his
he
bullying,
came
on
in
his
with the
bullying
same
style. So
bully
I don't see
shit.
that nigga. I
But
never
he
seen that
did.
nigga as a
His
victim.
origin story was getting shot.
But
Yeah.
he built his career around that getting shot shit. But if you look at,
came
he
in as a
came in
bully.
on some bullying shit.
Yeah, he came in bullying with the how to rob, but that didn't land. What landed was when he got shot and he survived. That's what made 50. So that's why his whole thing is F everybody. I'm coming at everybody disrespectfully no matter what. The only
That's
people
what worked for me the whole career.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing with T.I. That's what he's doing with everybody is that I'm going to F everybody. I ain't got to play by your rules. Just like T.I. said, we was cool. We said we were going to do it like this. We were going to do it like that. And as soon as I made my video, he acted like we didn't even talk. And he just put me to the side and started doing this trolling shit. Like, so now I ain't trying to fuck with you because your character.
Oh, now you playing. Oh,
Yeah,
now you
now
playing.
you
Okay.
playing.
50 Cent in that. I don't need nobody promoting.
Yeah. Cause that's how he came in the game. I got shot up all these times. Wasn't nobody there for me. So F it. All these dudes are my enemies. So that's how he's always played it. And he'll have a little weird allegiance to people here and there if he feel like he can use you. But he'll do you dirty. Cause think about it. When Jim Jones blew up with Ballin', and Dipset kind of had they falling out, and Jim Jones went over there and rocked with 50. Was that 07?
So the fuck is.
08?
He went up here. Well, he used him though. He wasn't rocking with that nigga.
That's
You know,
what I'm saying. I just said that.
And now he
used
in
people-
2026. Now he laughing at Jim. Yeah,
Right.
he used him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He played chess with a lot of people. You know, that's what he does. Right now, I see him hanging around the baby. The baby rocking with G-Unit a little bit. I ain't saying that he might not be a real.
Nah, he fuck with baby for real.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that, you know, that if 50 dudes.
I mean, he was fucking with Pop Smoke. He was fucking with Pop Smoke.
Yeah, he was fucking with Pop Smoke. You know, Pop Smoke had basically his kind of energy, like the new age 50 energy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because when the world was trying to cancel the baby, 50 Cent was still giving that nigga work.
But, you know, just little things like that. You know, you peep from 50 throughout his career, and he feel like he can use you, he'll rock with you and stuff like that. I don't say he ain't put money in people's pockets, because he definitely did. But he a hater at the same time. 50 a hater, man. He a hater. Like,
Hey, shout out to 50 for giving T.I. something to rap about, because T.I. was fucking doing fucking stand-up comedy. It's like when Jordan went to play fucking baseball. Like, bring your ass back. Like, this is what we need. So,
hey, but dude, can we really credit 50 for that? Cause that nigga Tip cut them dreads and shit. He got his studio right there and there. He was like, "See the king back."
Yeah.
So this right here is just because we all said, "Damn, it's like T.I. going back to that old trap, the old T.I." Yeah,
T.I. like Rubber Band Man.
But this T.I. right here, yeah, that nigga that he still got it in him. And I guarantee you, 50 can't fuck with that nigga lyric.
Yeah, and that's all it comes down to. Because when you actually look at their songs, and we're just gonna actually talk about their music, not all the internet trolling and the back and forth, or even the diss records, just their catalog. T.I. has the deeper catalog when it comes to songs, when it comes to actual, you know, substance. After Get Rich or Die Trying, 50, yeah, he got some stuff, but the tank run low. The tank run low after Get Rich or Die Trying, man. T.I. can bounce around a little. He can bounce around on multiple albums. You know,
Yeah, after Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent shit was more international. Like,
Yeah. He did AO Technology.
yeah.
He had some big hits now. 50 definitely up there, but that's why I said that it was more of a nod from T.I. to even want to do a versus with you. You should, cause being real, T.I. one of the gods out of the South as far as music goes. Like,
So let's be real. Do we actually think 50 was gonna stand up there in front of the whole world and lose? That's not what he used to.
Okay.
So
And then that hurt his image.
that is why he come with the little antics and shit that he doing now, because he knew hit for hit he would lose to T.I., man.
Yeah.
it's the
That
same
hurt
way
his image.
Floyd with boxing. Floyd just ain't gonna box anybody any kind of way. He gonna have his rules. He gonna have his own stipulations. I'm not gonna be able to do this. You ain't gonna be able to do that because he gotta keep the perfect record. 50 trying to keep a nice looking record in the game. He ain't trying to go up there and get embarrassed. Shit.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Pull a Dipset. Even though I don't feel like that's gonna happen because we talked about this a minute ago off the show, and I was like, both these guys can perform. You ain't gotta worry about them not performing. They both
Yeah.
perform like a motherfucker. So they ain't about to
And
be
then
up
by
there.
now, they've seen what happened with these other guys and how the Lux won off purely performance, kind of, sort of.
Yep.
You know,
And guess what? Tip gonna be the same way. Tip gonna come out there with the energy, man. That's just him.
yeah.
50 gonna do his 1-2 step, his whoop, hand up, hand down, hand. When you actually go performing, Tip is gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? And you got Yayo goof ass, goddamn it, in the background doing whatever. Nah.
Bro, the only showcase 50 Cent got the crowd going is when he do that shit where he ripping all the jerseys off him. That's about the only damn thing he got.
Nah,
That
that
other
ain't
shit, man,
got
nobody
that.
want to get up there and bob to none of that shit.
He got some hits,
Nah,
though.
that when I first see it, it was
he
free.
got- he
He-
got some
he-
shit.
he- Listen, I fucked with Get Rich or Die Trying. That whole album was fine.
Yeah.
But after that,
The Massacre was bumping too now.
it was a bunch of skips on the master. That Get Rich or Die Trying with no skips.
Mm.
And all I know, 50 Cent ain't Jeezy. He ain't gonna kill you off one. He can't kill Tip off one motherfucking tape. That's not gonna happen. You gonna have to jump around.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Tip got, you gotta understand all the albums Tip got.
Tip
You
got
know what I'm
different
saying?
eras.
Tip got that been around a long time. That nigga got some shit, bro. Crazy
Shit.
thing about it, every time the
Overtrend.
nigga do a versus, they always play some shit we done kind of forgot about. You be like, damn, I forgot about that. Man, do you know all the shit that T.I. got in his catalog, bro, that we ain't heard in 15 years or so?
Yeah. I mean,
Real
just
talk.
the female songs alone. Let's Get Away.
With Jazzy Faye.
What's the
Soldier with Beyonce.
Yeah, his features alone. What's the joint? What's the joint? He on
You
the
can have
album.
whatever you like.
You can have whatever you like. But it's the other one. What's the other joint? Like he got so many, and that's just the females. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let alone the trap songs, and you know what I mean. All the songs that just on
Stand
the album.
up.
Man, what you know about that, man, that shit'll kill some shit, bro.
What you know about? Come on now.
Come on, man. That song right there, you gonna have to go back to the fucking goddamn what was 51st album?
He gonna have to go to
Get
In the
Rich or
Club
Die
for that.
Trying.
He gotta go to that fucking album. He gotta go to that album. Fuck with that.
T.I. know he got T.I. know he got this in the bag though. That's the crazy part. That's why he really was like
50
I said.
know. That's why he coming with all this bullshit. Cause 50 know. Hand down, he cannot beat that man. Hit for hit, he can't beat him.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and that nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue.
Yeah.
Me and that nigga talk back there.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere.
Yo mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. Know how y'all bitch ass niggas?
Did that bitch up.
Man,
Man,
crazy.
Wish death upon me.
Hey, y'all tell us in the comments what y'all think about this debate. T.I. against 50 Cent, man. Was 50 Cent wrong for how he even approached this situation? It seemed like the panel said he was a bit wrong for kind of taking it to the trolling route, where he could have just said he didn't want to do the verses with T.I. So y'all just let us know what y'all feel in the comments, man.
Yeah, 50-50 wrong for that one. Fuck it. And you know your fans will bust about it.
Well, but 50 stand on brand. 50, he know he the villain. He ain't never trying to play the hero. He the villain. So that part of it I see, and I get that part of it. You know what I'm saying? He not trying to be the good guy. But make some good music. If you make some good music, I would give a fuck more. But I know you probably making more money on the TV stuff, and so.
Man, this man about to open up his own studio. Goddamn it, he ain't give a fuck about no music, bro.
Yeah, music is far from.
Like he basically ain't he working on something out there in Shreveport, Louisiana, like the shit Tyler Perry got going on out there in Atlanta and shit, like his own Tyler Perry studios and shit. Ain't 50 and works for some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that nigga don't care. That nigga don't care about no music, dog. Like he don't care about having friends in the music industry.
No. Yeah, he got all that going on in Shreveport. You know, Shreveport doing all kind of business with him, and you know, so he's not worried about it, man. He look at it like a game. I mean, it's all engagement at this point too. The way the internet works, like T.I. trying to do it on some, you know, older school hip hop, you know, rap. Let's show who's better, like which it should be, but. The way 50 is kinda, and the way his personality works, it worked for today's world. The way that the world works today, and all the trolling on the internet, and everybody getting engagement by just being fools, it worked in 50's favor more than even working T.I. in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with 50's, and when 50 got a fan base that's kind of delusional too, like his fan base would just stick up for him not rapping. Like they be in the comments, 50 don't gotta rap. So when you got all them people backing you up that you don't gotta go and do a versus, you feel like you don't gotta do one.
I feel like the Southern rappers shouldn't go outside of the South when they doing the verses, because I don't want to hear a New York rapper or a West Coast rapper battle nobody from the South, because I'm gonna relate to the South music more than I am that music. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like the South been running the rap game for the last 30 years, so there's really no need to go back and forth with nobody outside of the South. All the music, all the hits, damn near our whole adult life came from the South.
Yeah.
Everything that we rock with comes from the South.
Yeah.
So just keep it between the two.
Yeah.
But you know, these different sides of regions and stuff gonna always feel like their music was the foundation, especially New York niggas. And they always have the argument to be able to say, well, hip hop started here, you know. But
hey,
course,
it ain't how you start,
it's
how you end, my guy. We've been had that shit the rest of our pretty much all our adult lives, bro. It's been the South.
Might as well say No Limit, Cash Money, but then, you know, obviously East Coast had they run still, J, DMX, Ja Rule, everybody, but the early 2000s, I feel like when Lil Jon came out there, the early 2000s, that's where it really didn't look bad.
Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't even give it to Cash Money and No Limit. They had they time, but the East and the West was, like you just said, the East and West was still pretty much dominant. You know, we was coming into the scene, but it wasn't until, like you said, Lil Jon there, and that's what I'm saying. Atlanta, that Atlanta rap. When Atlanta got a hold of that motherfucker, they didn't let it go, man.
It didn't go back.
But peep game, is that because a lot of artists from, like, let's say the West Coast, they wasn't on no artistry type shit. I feel like Nipsey kind of sort of was trying to get into that wave a little bit, but it was more so you had to be a gangster coming out of the West Coast. You had to be Cripple Blood or something, you know what I'm saying? And then out of the East Coast, you had to be like a super technical rapper. You had to really know how to rap and be able to put it on beat. Somebody like a Jadakiss or Busta Rhymes or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? Who could really put words together a lot. and could make sense to the rest of the world, because there's a lot of New York rappers who could really rap, and that shit didn't make it nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
New York rappers is known for being lyrical.
Yes.
They very lyrical in New York, and like you said, pretty much the West Coast was gang banging rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the South, when we got it, bro, it was hit after hit after hit, and then no coast stuck together like the South. Atlanta, when some niggas got on, they opened the doors for every Southern rapper. Like the whole Atlanta worked with each other once upon a time.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like them niggas was one big family down there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much probably why they had a hold of it like that.
Memphis kind of did that.
I can't really say Memphis did that. The old
Early
Memphis
90s
probably,
Memphis?
the
Yeah,
old
the
Memphis
old
probably
Memphis.
did that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even say that
I think
because
so.
if you look at 3-6 Mafia, if you look at 8 Ball and MJG, I really think they had frictions. If I remember, they had frictions with each other. And then you had Gotti. Gotti came in and he dished the old heads. You dig what I'm saying? So
before Gotti them, but when you talking about 8 Ball and MJG them, that was during the time of Source Magazine and stuff. And there was a lot of motherfuckers were making up a lot of that shit just to keep selling magazines at the time, and you know what I'm saying, keeping us in it. But them boys ain't had no problem with each other, man. Them folks
but
did
we
each other
know for a
backstage.
fact that Atlanta was moving as one. We just don't say Memphis was moving as one, because with us being right next door to them niggas, we heard the disagreements and the beat in the town. So I can't say them niggas was moving as one, because niggas ain't never moved as one, bro. All right, let's just be real.
You right though. You right too hard to know about Atlanta though. Atlanta, when Lil Jon got it, T.I. came out, you know, and then obviously Ludacris, and then went into Gucci, Jeezy, and then, you know, Future, and, you know, the list go on, all the people that came out in between those guys and all that. But, you know, it's like Atlanta is one that got that structure to where the South really never lost, because anybody that came out in any other city from the South, they ended up probably linking up with Atlanta, whether it was a rapper or a producer out of Atlanta.
Or moving down, no?
Moving down there.
Yeah. And Atlanta was Black Hollywood, so yeah, when you make it, you move to Atlanta.
But to be honest, the only somebody I can see Tip call out for verses for I feel like is a clear shot, it's Future. You gotta go. You gotta battle with Future, bro. You can say hell no, but that boy Future got them hits, bro.
I don't feel like Future on T.I. level, but you're right, he do got them hits. If you just
what nigga from Atlanta have longevity in the rap game than the Future? That nigga, it's 2026. My nigga still making hits. That boy still relevant, bro.
What, 2010, basically, 09, 2010? Basically, when Drake came out and Future came out, basically.
Yeah.
He was out before them,
Future been around a long time making hits, and then you want to talk about songs for the females and all that shit.
I'm basically saying Tony Montana. Tony Montana is what I'm starting with. That was the first big one. That was like 2010.
If you, my bad, no, but if you want to speak lyrics, listen to Future. Future got lyrics. He got bars, dog. You want to go to songs for the ladies and all that? Future would kill Tip in them songs for them ladies, bro.
Maybe my ears too long, because I can't understand shit that nigga be saying.
Jeez. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Look, hey, you remember we had this conversation years ago, and I was telling y'all, like, Future is my motherfucking GOAT of Atlanta, because that nigga just, like, hey, that nigga Future different, bro. Yeah, I don't mean to bring him in on this topic, but I just feel like that's the only nigga that Tip need to call out, bro. Like,
for real.
So you don't think Jeezy will be a good one?
Nah, we seen Jeezy.
Jeezy already did. Yeah,
We seen
already.
Jeezy.
I mean, yeah. But
So I don't want to see Jeezy no more, because 10 times out of 10, he's gonna have to run back some of them songs that he just kicked Gucci ass with. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear that back on a verse. He's gonna have to come with something else, and then that's gonna fucking pretty much handicap him against Tip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nah. I don't want to see Jeezy no more. Nah. So Future is the only big dog left that can fuck with him.
They can fuck with.
You don't think Ludacris can run with him?
Yeah, there you go. Now Ludacris fuck with T.I.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Luda got them big commercial hits.
I don't know how I feel about that. Cause Tip gonna come trap, and I'm a rock with that trap fit all day.
Yeah. Of course, you was a bigger fan of T.I. than you was of Ludacris, but Ludacris got the more commercial big hits where he could stand on the stage with T.I. He got some.
But at the end of the day, I think we'll end up handing it. Eventually, we'll give it to T.I. over Luda. You know,
I would, because I mean, ain't too many people you gonna put over T.I. for. If we talking about a version for me. For me, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. I wouldn't even give Lil Wayne.
I wouldn't put Wayne against. I wouldn't put him against T.I. I wouldn't even put Jay-Z against T.I.
No, he's saying
that's the level. I'm saying that's the level.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nobody else. It's like Kanye.
We must go in college dropout, Kanye.
Yeah, that's about the only one.
Now, if you want to do production by Kanye, then we may be on to something. But Kanye's songs, nah. Bro.
Well, shit, we can leave it there for now.
Yeah. Hey, man, don't y'all forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.
Hey.